have all girls. We're gonna finish up with a strong dude. We're gonna start off with the girl. You've seen her at the Ice House. You've seen her at the Improvs. She travels, does colleges. You see her everywhere between the 605 and the 105. Put your hands together for Tiffany King. Make some noise.
Didn't wash the hands.
Oh. Right.
I do that anyways to build up tolerance. I'm serious. I used to live in New York. You gotta build up the tolerance. You gotta eat on the subway with dirty hands. I sound disgusting. This guy's it's like cochina. Ironically, how are y'all doing? This is a great crowd. Happy Valentine's Day. Yay! I'm divorced. It's funny because I often think of suicide and I'm like, oh, but then my ex-husband will think that he won. Can't have him think of that now. Just take these antidepressants and flush them down the toilet. Maybe I'll save one or two for some beer later. I'm actually from Texas. We got any Texans in the house? Where? What part? H-Town? San Antonio? Oh, the Riverwalk. Oh my God, I love the Riverwalk. And where else?
Dallas.
Dallas. Ugh. Sorry. You know what? Because I ran away to Dallas when I was 18 because Miguel broke my heart. I thought I was going to marry Miguel in a Catholic ceremony. Had his freaking name tattooed across right above my ass crack. Now there's a Black Panther there. Because it was the only thing cheap enough and big enough that I could find to cover up the name Miguel. My roommate was this like overweight white bitch. She's like, you look like some Mexicans, bitch. There's no joke there, just telling you guys. Yeah, I'm from Texas. I'm half and half. My mom is Spanish, Mexican, and Italian, which means she's crazy. And my dad is white trash. Hey. People are always like, what do you miss the most about Texas? And that's how they say it every time. I don't know why. What do you miss? Like somebody will say it differently. Like, no, you have to say it like this. What do you miss the most about Texas? Ironically enough, you know how they say everything is bigger in Texas? It would be my older sister who is 300 pounds. Doesn't speak any Spanish, but has like a Mexican gangster Spanish accent. Okay, we'll be around my brother-in-law and all the relatives. She'd be like, I don't know, I gotta go to the store, like the taqueria andas. And I call her out because I'm a little sister and I'm a bitch, and I'm like, why are you talking like that? You don't even speak Spanish. We go outside, she's like, oh my God, Tiff, you totally embarrassed me. We go back out with my brother-in-law and she's like, don't stand next to me, we look like the number 10. It's true, she actually said that to me one time. I'm like, what do I say? Because we do different dads. Because my mother's a whore. Just kidding, guys, just 3 daughters from 3 different men. I love my mother, I do. She's just a hormone like my grandmother was. Just a family of horny women, you know what I mean? Lots of testosterone, lots of mustaches. I'm reminiscing right now about my grandmother. God bless her. Did I offend anyone with my joke, by the way, about my sister? About her being heavy? Okay, I didn't, right? Thank you, thank you. Well, because ladies, you know how, I'm gonna hate on some men, but you know how men are, they know everything, right? I did this show and this male comic was like, you shouldn't say that joke about your sister, it's offensive. And I was like, why? He's like, because you're skinny and it's offensive. You should say that she was like a Mexican burrito and you were like a taquito. And I was like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, you know what? She got fat, I got molested. We're even. I'm sorry, can I take it dark? I'm sorry, guys. We'll bring it back up. Back up, right now. Come on, y'all had to know. Don't play with me. You knew right as I got on stage, they're like, she's from Texas, and she's got tats, and she's kind of pretty. I was first in the molestation line. They're like, oh, yeah, let's go take that little pretty cute one in the front, and we'll go feed the fat one while we're touching her, and it'll distract her while we're touching her. We got cousin Tisha. She was married to a Puerto Rican drug dealer named Carlos, who had a prosthetic. And when he pissed her off, she'd just hide his prosthetic. One time she fucking just did that shit in front of everybody. They got into a huge fight. She took it and she threw it across the room. She's like, yeah, motherfucker, let's see you get out now. Woo! Get to hopping. Fucking sling blading that shit. Y'all seen Sling Blades? Go see Sling Blade. You'll know what I'm talking about. Anyways, God, I have cotton mouth and I didn't even smoke pot. What's going on with that? That's weird. I smoked marijuana like 2 nights ago. I never do that. And I did, and it was like, you know, whatever. I was like, I can't sing anymore. I'm going through some things, I'm kind of single, but I'm not. Y'all, anybody feel me on that? You're single, but you're not? Anyone? Anybody in the in-between? Thank you. And it's got its positives. When you're in the in-between, when you're not together but you're together, there's a lot of makeup sex, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't fucking play. Or when the one person does something wrong, you know, it just takes the sex to a whole different level. The S&M becomes suddenly really S&M. Like, yeah, baby. And you start thinking about what they did, and you're like, you motherfucker! You motherfucker! Damn it! Jump off, run out the room, I go grab some shit, start throwing it at him, hop back on his piece, I'm like, you motherfucker! Fucking doggy style, just turn around and slap the shit out of him. Or you do the whole, oh yeah, you can go down on me, and then when they do, go, oh, I'm not in the mood anymore, sorry. Looks like I'm gonna be busy now, but thanks for the head. See you later. This girl's looking at me. How old are you, sweetheart? 23, okay. Ladies, we hit our sexual peak at 32, and just let me tell you, it is magical. Okay, I don't want to be gross, but I'm just gonna say this. The cum towel is not for him. It is fucking crazy. I thought it was a myth. This girl in my restaurant was like, just wait. And I'm like, oh, she's full of shit. She's crazy. No, she's not. Men, if you're with a woman in her 30s, she's not ever really that mad or in a bad mood. You just need to fuck the shit out of her. And make sure you got that cum towel ready. Right, there you go, baby. Oh, man. I don't know, like, growing up in Texas was confusing, though, being half and half, you know? It was just like, trailer parks and menudo. Trailer parks and menudo. My grandmother was an alcoholic, so she was always making menudo. Yeah! Yeah, right? Always be prepared, mija, be prepared. I don't know. What's funny about that is, like, my mom was one of these, y'all can feel me on this, but you know how there's races, they're, like, racist within their own race, you know? She was, like, ashamed to be Mexican. She'd be like, I am not Mexican. I am Spanish. I'm like, oh, really? Because I'm pretty sure your dad lives in Mexico City and you have a mustache. It's just funny because my grandparents were really Latino. Like, my grandpa had the gold tooth, and he's like, ole, mija. And my grandmother was a mariachi singer. She would get wasted at Mexican restaurants because she had Alzheimer's and forgot that she's not in the band anymore, and she starts singing. Oh, it's for me now? Tú solo. Sit down, Emma. It's not you right now. Oh, okay. No me queda más. Bah, I didn't know. Nobody told me. I'm just sitting here drinking. Oh my God. This is good. Just good memories. Just good memories. They're both past. I lived with my sister, and it was like, what, 10 of us in a 2-bedroom? Y'all know how it works. And my nephews, Ruben, Roman, Ricky, and Robert. 4 R's. I don't know, I just thought of this because cochino, but my nephew named his hamster Caca. I came home and my sister was like, tell Thea what you named your hamster, and he's like, Caca. I was like, that's awesome. Okay, I'm segueing now. Okay, so yeah, my family, Mexican, Latina. Ooh, that beer looks good right now. I have cotton mouth. I wish I could get a big swig of that right now. Not asking for a drink. I'm just kidding. No way. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I mean, it's Valentine's Day, and I mean, there's a lot of couples in here. You should give it up for yourselves. Relationships are hard, aren't they? It's like another job. Anybody feel me on this? It's work. Woo! Well, and ladies, I feel like what makes it hard is it just that we're so, like, as women, we're so open. I'm sorry. We're so open. No, but we're just so open and emotional, and men lie all the time. Just kidding, guys. They were like, what? No, I don't know. Facebook, right? What about Facebook? Thank you. This is all I'm gonna say about Facebook. I think I got the light. This is all I'm gonna say about Facebook, okay? Then I'll stop. Ladies, I hope I don't cause any. Oh, I don't want to step on anybody's parade tonight. It's Valentine's Day. I'm just saying, and then I'm gonna go on. If you see some bitch liking and commenting on his shit all the time, it ain't in your head, okay? Don't play. You know why? Because we're psychic. We have a power because this sheds once a month. We fucking know. And they try to make us think we're crazy. It's because we're fucking psychic. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do, and I gotta get off because I got the light. I'm a singer. I think I already told you guys that. I get angry at some of the stuff I hear on the radio as a singer because I'm like, fuck, what? Really? Really? And I just want to say, and I know the song isn't that recent, but what the fuck is Enrique Iglesias doing? But tonight I'm fucking you. But before that he yodels. Yodel-o-ooh, yodel-o-ooh, but tonight I'm fucking you. Really, Enrique? Are you sure? Are you fucking me or are you yodeling? What's going on? I just picture him and his tennis player girlfriend, and he's like in a Amish outfit, whatever, suspender things, and she's like, Enrique, I want to fuck, and he's like, but I want to yodel. And then his dad, Julio Iglesias, how ashamed he must be, right? To all the girls I've loved before, but tonight I'm fucking you. He's like, that's right, guys, that's my son. He's 40 years old, he's already had a facelift, and tonight he's gonna fuck you. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much.
Give it up one more time for Tiffany. Wow. Nasty little girl, huh?